Hi guys, I hope you're having a lovely day today. Today's video is all about the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose Eyeshadow Palette right here. This little beauty that just launched. In today's video, I'm going to share some swatches, a tutorial for this eyeshadow look right here, and my overall thoughts about this new palette. So if you guys want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's get right into it. This is the packaging, very pretty rosy vibes. And this palette retails for $55, which is kind of pricey in my opinion, at least for me. But I really just wanted to try it out because everything that I've tried out from ABH recently, I've been really loving. And this is what the palette itself looks like. You have this rectangular packaging, and it looks like it's pleather material, like a light rose color. Then you have these gold details here at the corners. When you open it up, you have a very nice size mirror. And here's a closer look at what the actual palette looks like. You have a total of 12 shadows in here. Well, you have 10 shadows and 2 powders that are intended to be used as blushes and maybe even a bronzer. But that's what that looks like. Okay guys, so here's a close look at the swatches. I hope that you can see that, how reflective some of these shimmers are. They're so beautiful. Like these light shimmers right here, super reflective. These two here are actually the 2 blushes. I wanted to put them separate. They're actually more pigmented than I expected them to be. You have some purple going on, some rosy colors, and some nice pretty nudes. But that's a close-up of the swatches. Alright guys, so that was a very quick swatch. Let's go ahead and get into the tutorial for this eyeshadow look right here. Okay guys, the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade white. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply this all over my eyelids, getting near the brow bone. First, I'm dipping into the beautiful shadow rose water using a flat lid brush from the brand Farrah brushes. And I'm going to apply it to the first half of my lid. And this shadow is absolutely stunning, just gorgeous and very reflective. And honestly, I am in love with it. Just very pretty. So just the first half of my lid, I'm saturating the whole part with this beautiful color. Then I'm cleaned off my brush and I dipped into Peony, which is a more like mix of gold and pink. And I'm applying that to the other half of my lid and blending it towards the first shadow to get them to look nice and seamless and very pretty, like they're married together. I love the mix of these two, and I just feel like these 2 shimmers are very reflective and very pretty pigmented, but very nice to blend as well. I really love this color. I'm taking this small blending brush and dipping into that beautiful color Mango, and I'm using this as my blending shade. I'm going right where that shimmer ends, and I'm doing small circular motions to blend the shadow, but also to make sure that I apply this one and that you can actually see it, that it's visible. And it's so pretty. It turns almost like a muted orange, and I really like this. I'm doing very gentle circular motions to blend and make everything look nice and clean, but also to make sure that this shadow is also visible. And I really like this shadow as well. Now I'm dipping into that beautiful color Claret, which is like a burgundy, a matte burgundy. And I'm using a Morphe M321 like crease brush. I'm applying this to the outer corner of my eye, then going upwards and into my crease. This turned out to be very pigmented, which is actually a positive, but I didn't expect to get so much pigment. So be gentle with this, because I think I was going a little bit too heavy-handed. So be gentle, and then whatever's left over on the brush, I'm going to drag it towards the front of my lid to create sort of a line on my crease. And I think this is just such a beautiful shadow. It's not patchy at all. And I also extended sort of like an outer V right there to make it more dramatic, because I wanted the look to be a little bit more dramatic than usual today. But you don't have to do this part if you want it to be more subtle. But I'm making it quite dramatic, honestly. But we will be blending it out. I'm going back in with that rose water shimmer just to reapply a little bit, because I feel like I over applied some of the burgundy and I don't want that to get lost. Now I'm going in with Mango again in that small blending brush, just to blend out that dramatic outer V that we created. I don't want it to be this dramatic, and I also want it to be almost natural. So I'm making it look a little bit more seamless, more natural, softer. Now I'm going in with a black liner, and this is from the brand Real Her. And I'm going to apply this to my waterline because I want things to be a little bit more smoky too. And then I'm also going to do a wing line. This is from the brand Maybelline. It's the Hyper Easy black liner. And I'm going to create a soft wing as well, just to get some contrast going on in the look today. Now I'm dipping into that beautiful purple with glitter in it. And I'm going to apply it to underneath my lower lash line and underneath that black liner. It's so pretty and different, and I actually got a lot of pigment from it, and I love this. I just wanted to use as many shadows as I could today, and I thought that this was really pretty. And then I went in with that mango shade and just blended out a little bit to make it a little bit cleaner because I don't want it to be too messy. But I did love the purple underneath. And then I dipped into that gold shadow, sparkling amber. It's just so pretty. And I applied it to the inner half of underneath my lower lash line, just to, again, use as many shadows as possible. Then I went in with whatever was left over on that brush that I used for the purple shadow and blended it towards the shimmer, just to make sure that I didn't lose that purple because I still wanted it to be seen. And that's going to be it for shadow. I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so this is how the look turned out. What do you guys think? I love it. I really love it. I think it's perfect for what I was looking for, which is a very fall inspired look. It's so pretty and rosy, but like burgundy kind of a little bit. I really enjoy the formula of this palette. It's really amazing, and I knew that I should expect nothing less from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am actually really glad that I purchased it. Now, do you need this palette? You probably don't need this palette. I'll be 100% honest with you. I feel like the color story is not very unique, so you might already have this in your collection. I really wanted to try it out because I wanted to splurge on makeup this month, and I chose this palette out of all the new ones that just released. But you probably don't need this color story, but it is beautiful, and in my opinion, perfect for fall, and I am so happy that I got it. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys gonna purchase this palette? How do you feel about it? And if not this palette, what's a recent palette that's maybe about to launch or just launched? Because I know a lot of new palettes are being launched this week alone. Which one is really catching your attention, and which one are you planning on buying? Or are you just in a no buy right now and you're not going to buy any new palettes? Let me know in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it to this part, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye. Mwah.